So first of all, thank you very much to Enel and to Antonio for the introduction. I'm Giuseppe Paladino, and I'm one of the owner of the company, of Rewa. Today, we are going to introduce you, I'm going to introduce you our robot, Sandstorm. That is the robot that clean and diagnoses the solar panel without limits and autonomously. So as we know, photovoltaic market is pretty big. We are talking about 1,200 gigawatt. It's a growing market. But there are issues in energy production from solar panel. Practically, let's say the capacity of production is strongly reduced by two factors. One is soiling, which means the dust over the panel that reduces the capacity of production of a plant approximately for about 25%. And the second one is hotspot. Hotspot is practically peak of temperature that is possible to find in some solar panel that reduce the capacity of production. Just to give you an idea about some number, if we consider an average plant of 120 megawatt, the estimated loss per year for a plant due to these two factors is around 4.5 million US dollar. Okay, so of course there are solutions in the market, but these solutions have big limits. One is of course water, but water is very expensive. Let's imagine if you have to bring water in a very desertic area, cost, fuel, cost of the water, cost of the people, etc., etc. There are other robots in the market, but these robots are not able to overcome the gap that is possible to find into a solar plant. Horizontal gap, vertical gap, angular gap, and most of these robots, I would say all the robots that are available in the market need infrastructure to run. This means that, that the owner of a PV plant needs to change the layout of the plant, which an extra expenses. So then we arrive with our solution. Thanks to Enel, we've been able to go from a prototype to reach, let's say, the industrial production, and we create our robots. Our robots, Sandstorms, first of all, is a plug-and-play solution. So who owns a PV plant doesn't need to do any change in their installation. The robot is self-driving. It's able to overcome any gap, horizontal, vertical, angular. It's very easy to assemble because it's made on 3 parts. There is a central part that is patented, that is actually the robots. And then we have 2 wings, 4 bolts, so very simple to install. Very simple to ship. Logistics is a very key point, especially when you have to send parts internationally. We can send 500 robots in a 20-feet container. It's possible to clean every day, dry cleaning, so no water, self-powdered. Plus, the robot is able to detect any hotspot because it's able to do a thermoscanning analysis on the panel. All these things brings 2 key advantages to an user. Reduction of cleaning cost and maintenance, 30%, and increase of revenue of 25%. The market for us is a pretty big market. We're talking about 24 billion euro of market. On the left side, you will see all the major operators are worldwide, are in Europe, are in Middle East, are in Latin America. Just, this is the team. The team is, you can see myself, I'm the older guy, then you see the 2 initial founders, Salvatore Chipinti and Salvo Salerno. We have Lara, our office manager, CEO, and a bunch of people that help us in building and developing the robots. So, as Antonio said, we install our robot in an Enel plant in Spain, in Totana. This is exactly the location where the plant is. And Enel wanted to prove if the robot is really able to clean. And then, Enel appointed a third-party company called AFRI that made the test. So AFRI tested 3 rows. 1 cleaning with water, 1 cleaning with our robot, and 1 without cleaning. The result has been, first of all, that our robot has been able to clean better than the water, because when you clean with water, you have some dust remain on the side of the panel that this creates a hotspot, while the robot cleans everything. On the 30% of loss that was estimated by Enel, we've been able to recover 93%. 0 on-site maintenance. The robot has been able to work without problem. Just some setup from remote, and the consumption of the brush has been almost nothing, below 100 micrometers. So, and again, this has been certified by a third-party company. Our roadmap, we are growing internationally, Middle East, Latin America, we are optimizing our supply chain. We have new customer coming. We have Aquapower in Middle East. We have ADF. We have A2A. We have Convert. And because, let's say, our activity, we have got a cash injection of 3 million by one of the biggest venture capital in Italy, Chilometro Rosso. This gives us, of course, cash to run the company, to have an international expansion. Plus, we are now able to move from a production of 1,000 robots per year to 40,000 robots per year. Of course, let's say we are at the beginning of a journey. The reason why I'm here is because we are looking for additional investment, and I think we are on the right spot. And what can I say? That's all. I am a little bit late, but I'm Italian, sorry. Thank you very much for your time, and hope to talk with somebody in the afternoon and in the evening. Bye-bye.